Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Taurus. I'm the Can Astrologer. This is your monthly full moon reading for the month of March 2025 for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater goods, mode to be. What do we have for Taurus with our fairy dust oracle? Taurus, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it's called Bells, B-E-L-L-Z, by Troy Boy, and it's like there's no lyrics really, but I mean you can hear that it's like samples. It's a bunch of samples, and it's baby you can ring my bell, like that. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring a ringer. That one. Sorry, I've been sick, so it's a horrible example, but it just repeats. The word bells could be important to you or significant with you. It could be a name. But this is also like ringing somebody's bell, going and visiting somebody, or somebody could be visiting you or wanting to visit you, or you're telling somebody you can ring my bell anytime. Anyway, so moving on. Underneath the deck we have family. Wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you. So no matter where you're at, you could be halfway around the world, you know, but your family is still here for you. And then learn is the main message. A little nudge. It's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap. It's time to learn. So this is you getting some real world experience, putting on your thinking cap, figuring out a problem. I feel like this is like something significant. Like it could be a big step in your life. Let's go on to the Four Agreements Oracle. If you have not read the book, The Four Agreements, I recommend it highly. It is life-changing for many people. What do we have for Taurus, please? So, welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. Smash that button, and also like and share at any time that this resonates with you, or if you think it would resonate with someone that you know. Also drop a comment if any of this resonates. I always love getting feedback, knowing that we're sharing the same vibe. Okay, so the main message: speak openly and honestly. Don't make assumptions. Behind that, express your love. But when you speak openly and honestly, you won't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate cleanly and clearly and achieve impeccability with your word. So it's like be authentic in everything that you say and do. And when you do that, all of that same good energy comes back to you. All right. So for my returning subscribers, you guys know that at the end of every year, I do a predictions reading for the full moon. Or for the upcoming full moons of the year. And then we journal everything, and then we go over it together. And so we'll go over the predictions in just a minute, but we also have probably one of the most astrologically active months of the year of 2025. And so it starts out with Venus retrograde. And when Venus is in retrograde, it's like you're going to be looking at a review of your relationships, values, and creative expression. So for some of you, it launches your creative expression. For others, you just, you're really trying to figure out what it is, how you're going to express yourself, Then we have the full lunar eclipse in Virgo on the 13th and 14th, and that's all about organization, healing, and letting go. So no matter when you're watching this, whether you're watching this during, the lunar eclipse or after, this is going to be the energy. You're still going to be getting organized. You're still going to be healing. You're still going to be letting go, even after it's over. It's not just like when it's over, everything, that energy's gone. You can start that energy whenever you're watching this, and it's keeping it going, keeping it in flow, right? Getting that momentum going. So then we also have Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde, it affects everybody, mainly Virgos and Gemini. but it affects everybody, and it's communication, travel, transportation, relationships, misinterpretations, things like that, right? Just watch out for it, and the more that you know about it and you're aware of it, the less it's, that big of a deal for you, as long as you're facing, what you're dealing with. And then on the 20th, the sun enters Aries, March 20th, and this is an energy when you want to focus on assertiveness, action, and new beginnings. So it's actually the new beginning of a completely new lunar year, basically. Is that Pisces? No, it's Aries. I believe it's Aries. So anyway, we've got the energy of the Fool starting out underneath the deck, underlying energy. And this is all about someone taking a leap of faith. Yeah, because there's been you've had to make a choice between a couple different directions, maybe feeling like you're pulled in two different ways. Oh yeah, with the Two of Pentacles behind that, weighing pros and cons, which way to go. You're making some pretty big life decisions. Could be about a relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This can also be like business or platonic, but this could be with somebody that you've known for a really long time. Somebody from your past. And then we've got the Death card, but it's death and rebirth. And I feel like this could be a Scorpio or somebody that has Scorpio in their chart. This also just could be like the ending of old ways at the beginning of new, because you've got lots of choices to make right now. So you're about to take a leap of faith into something. You're about to make a decision. All right, what do we have for Taurus, please? 3 cards for Taurus. That one wanted to come out. Been in hermit mode. That's very spiritual energy. Whoa, then we've got Temperance. I like it. I like it a lot so far. What else, Taurus? Man, cards are flying out for you. We have the 3 of Pentacles. That's partnership, working together, collaboration. 3 or more people. Somebody's holding on tight to their money. Careful. You don't want to hold on too tight, or else it could all slip away. But that's also my take it to the bank card, so you could be saving wisely. Somebody has been, going within, and it's a very spiritual energy, trying to decide, future decisions, next steps, which, where your heart and your life path, kind of like illuminates that fire within your soul. I feel like, this energy, this dreamlike energy, while you're dreaming and manifesting, and wandering through, spiritual realms, you've got the Temperance card here to balance that energy between the 5D and the 3D. This is also, your spirit guides, passed on friends, family, and loved ones watching over you, intently watching over you. Like you are highly protected. And then we've got the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like you could have been really like thinking about some decision, a really important life decision. And in the future, you're going to be working together with community partners, something like that, building something, building the framework of something, I see. Some kind of tapestry. The colors orange, red, and green could be significant. I see orange. I see red, green, yellow, and blue also for you. Very bright and vibrant. Okay, so talking about that dreamlike energy, I'm looking down. So the sun enters Aries March 20th. Then Neptune enters Aries March 30th. And that's all about spiritual exploration and revelation. And I was saying, like, this is very spiritual energy. And then on the 29th of March, there's a partial solar eclipse. So when there's a solar eclipse, that's when there's like a shift towards new beginnings. There's always new beginnings. There's new beginnings all the time. You can have a new beginning every day with, different parts of your life if you wanted to. But I'm just saying. So I do see you moving forward. Let's clarify. So underneath the deck, for clarification, we have the energy of the 4 of Cups. This is somebody who's impatient, somebody who's like bored of waiting for something. But it is also about stability, form, familiarity, and foundations to rest on, like your laurels, right? Don't let your focus close you to new ideas. So it's like, don't be so dead set about something that it closes you off from other opportunities around you, because it's like you're sick and tired of waiting, or you're bored of something. So it's like you're not paying attention to the other things around that are, you know, being gifted towards you, or that you could take advantage of, right? So, what's the Hermit? Let's clarify the Hermit for Taurus. We have the Moon card, and it came out sideways, so I feel like there's secrets that are about to come out. 10:27 on the clock. Deeper meaning, attainment, and selflessness. Be careful of seeing things that aren't there. Like, you could be in this deep spiritual energy, and I was saying earlier, like, it's very like, you could have your head, you know, kind of in the clouds spiritually, and that's where temperance comes in to balance you between the 5D and 3D. But it's because you're in the subconscious state of mind. There could be illusion, you could have fear, there's mystery, deception, dissatisfaction. But also, you know, this talks about just like hidden secrets. But it's like, don't get so in your head that you make stuff up. That's what this is talking about. Or that you manifest the wrong things to come into play that weren't meant to be there. But that is why temperance is here. Show me more about temperance, please, Spirit. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be somebody that comes into your life who's like a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a mother energy. Someone who focuses on home, family, success, and abundance. So it's like somebody who's able to balance family but also business. They're very protective, generous, charming, intelligent, kind, truthful, and practical. And this person could serve as your angel, serve as your spiritual guide. You know, give you words of wisdom. This is the one who could be spiritual but also keep you grounded. This also could be somebody very wealthy or just full of wealth as far as like knowledge, right? What's the Three of Pentacles? What's the Three of Pentacles? It's the Hermit, but he wants to fall in reverse. I'm going to take him upright. All life's answers are within you. Wisdom, thought, solitude, inner truth, divine inspiration, and enlightenment. Careful not to mistrust anybody that you're partnering with, you know, as you go into these like moments of solitude. Just try to be very wise with your actions, right? Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords. I like this energy, like you've been holding on to things, whether it's money, you know, material things. But it's like now you're ready to kind of, you could have an Aquarius in your life that has some form of control or is trying to get, somebody could be, see, okay, so you've got the Six of Swords. Swords are about communication. That could be via text, that could be via over the phone, that could be face-to-face, it could be, you know, telepathy even. I'm not kidding. It's also about law and legal, so it could be anything legal or related to like legal finance or anything like that, right? But it says move from problems and be mindful what you take. It's about transition, moving beyond problem solving, you know, deeper thinking and research. So you have a lot of like deeper thinking energy in this. But the Six of Swords is also getting over choppy waters, getting over hard times, getting, it's like easier communication. And it could be about, you know, something about banking, finances with that Four of Pentacles energy. So, you know, you could be like thinking about working together on something. Okay, so for those of you who follow my monthly moon readings and my predictions, we pulled the Magician, as the first card. That's Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini or have it somewhere strong in your chart. He's all about manifestation. He also is a bit of a trickster, practices magic. But, you know, by and large, it's all about manifestation and manifesting what you want into your world. I said, be very careful about manifesting what's not there. You know, don't sit there and fear everything, because that's what you can bring into your world. But again, that's why you've got Temperance there, to try to protect you, bringing you a message so that you can ground yourself. Then we pulled from the Gateway Oracle, Accepting What Is. So there's a situation that you just have to accept it for its face value, for what it is. There could be no more deeper meaning than the fact that it just happened, and that's just, you know, there's something to gain from it, but it just is what it is, right? It may not be in your favor. You got to move on. And then also the full moon is on the 14th at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a full lunar eclipse in Virgo. It's also called the full worm moon or the full blood moon. And, you know, because of all of those transits and everything that we spoke about earlier, like there's just a lot of crazy energy, and it's very fiery energy, because there's a lot of Aries, you know, placements, or I'm sorry, transits that's happening. And that's, you know, very assertive, very emperor-like energy. Then we pulled number 7, Waxing Crescent, Nourishment. Talks about, you know, just your, you know, nourishing yourself. The food that you eat, you may be paying more attention to that. It's about what you watch, what you listen to, what you consume, who you're around, just everything around you and how that affects you. Then number 18, Lion's Mane, Leadership. So it could be like a lion, you know, the lion's mane. Somebody could have a beard, I don't know. But also, lion's mane, like the mushroom, reishi, that also goes back to nourishment. So, you know, it could help you focus and become like a stronger leader. So then we've got first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. You could have Scorpio in your chart. But there could be some blockages, your chakras, you know, just trauma, past things, past issues. It's like, this is the time of lunar eclipses, especially. It's all about letting go so that you can open up to what needs to come in. So let's move on. We've got like 2 more, but let's move on. So underneath the deck, we start with intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. Somebody could be like learning something new. And we had that learn card with the fairies at the very beginning. So somebody could be learning something new, reading books, trying to discover something. But education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. 45, somebody could be 45 years old, but also 4 plus 5 equals 9. It's a 9-year, and we're at like culmination points. Somebody could be at the end of their studies. Top of the deck, communication. I'm not surprised. So number 34, somebody could be 34 years old. Sevens are about defending oneself, beliefs, morals, ethics. It's all about growth and opportunity. Okay, so communication is about self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. And I see that here. You're going to be working together, some kind of partnership or a group, 3 or more people, right? But you have to like really think about how you're going to communicate. It's very Virgo energy. This also just could represent like this happening during, you know, this full moon in Virgo time frame, or it could be Virgo season. All life's answers are within you. And so it's like you're going to bring this wisdom to the table when you're working in this group. And you're going to express that by using communication, which is a form of intelligence from things that you've learned. It could have been from studies, from school. So then we pulled Ruby Zoisite. That was the Crystal Oracle card. Ruby Zoisite, and it means follow your bliss. So follow your heart's desire. Don't always use wisdom and logic to make your decisions in life, right? You got to do it like drives your passion, drives your soul. That's what helps show your authenticity as a person and your level of kindness. IQ has to, you know, equal EQ. So then, last but not least, I've been playing with the Astro Dice, and it's based on the 3 main principles of astrology. And we rolled Mars, which rules the planets Aries and I'm sorry, the signs Aries and Scorpio. But then we also rolled Aries, so that makes a lot of sense, right? So very fiery, forceful, you know, almost volatile type of energy. Very demanding. And then third house. So when you put all of those things together, what it stands for is validating desires through assertive action. So this is taking charge, being assertive, being a leader, but getting your desires, you know, by doing so through communication, intelligence through communication, and raising your vibration. I was just saying, IQ equals EQ. You have to raise your vibration to a higher level of frequency in order for the people that you want to vibe with, you know, to communicate with you, to be able to be at that level. And I see that happening. Refine your attention. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. You know, find that vibration. Raise to that frequency. Rise to that frequency. Some of you could be studying in order to do so. But it's like, you know, if you want to vibe with a certain tribe, it's like you have to learn how to express yourself and communicate in those ways, right? Refine your attention, use communication, shared connection, and exchange. Okay, so and yeah, that's validating your desires through assertive action. Message. Last but not least, what do we have for Taurus, please? All right, if any of this resonates, make sure to drop a comment in the comments below. Like and share. Okay, I was just saying, like lion's mane and reishi, we've got reishi mushrooms, retreat. You could be on a retreat, want to go to a retreat. You could be in retreat. This is, you know, I feel like reishi helps you like recharge, relax, revitalize. But it's number 27. The 27th of the month could be significant, or you could be, you know, it could be a significant birthday or a date or something like that. Excuse me. But that's underneath the deck. So reishi mushroom could be significant. Then top of the deck, we have number 2, St. John's wort, radiance. So retreat and radiance. Somebody could be going into retreat and then coming out radiant. St. John's wort is actually, now first off, I'm not a doctor, so, you know, if you have to like consult your medical practitioner, then do so. But St. John's wort can be purchased from over the counter at like a Walmart, CVS, whatever. You can find it in nature. And it's a mood enhancer. It helps you know, turn that frown upside down. So it makes you feel good, but it makes you feel radiant, you know. Helps brighten your attitude. So somebody could be using St. John's wort, or may want to use St. John's wort in order to bring a certain amount of radiance into their attitude or sphere. This could also refine your attention and personality, but also help your communication. So that's where I'm just going to leave it at, Taurus. If any of this has resonated or brought you answers, clarity, or insight, make sure to drop a comment in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I love sharing this time and energy with you, and I always look forward to reading for you in the future. Make sure that you also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Uranus. You could check out Uranus, Juno, Vesta, but through one of your natal charts if you'd like to know what those signs are. I do those as well. But Mars and Venus signs, you can find additional messages through my other readings. But if you're interested in a personal reading, I have all of my information in the description below this video as well. So I hope that you guys have a fantastic March. You know, aside from all of the crazy astro weather and whatnot, but happy St. Patrick's Day to those of you who celebrate. And it looks like you guys are going to be having a very, I like it. I really do like it. Like you're going to be learning a lot and partnering together and refining attention and maybe even getting some retreat and radiance, which will help you raise your vibration. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the flip side. You guys have a great one. Peace.